OB, what's up? The man that has been waiting for the market depression for the past 5 years. That's okay, I've been doing that too. Yeah, look at this. How the hell do you trade this, bro? Dude, what? I was trying to scalp this. Let's see here. I was like, all right, we're breaking out. All right, let's go long. All right, stopping out. Okay, wait, we're going short. Okay, let's go short here. Get stopped out. Okay, we're going long. Break out. Okay, getting long here. Okay, stop out. Coming back down. Okay, let's be patient. All right, let's get long. All right, we're long up in here. Holding. All right, stopping out for a loss. And then whatever. It's like, dude, I don't know how you trade the SPY, but that's a recipe for disaster, man. It's like, I'm losing my mind. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm not doing too bad. I mean, I'm starting to dial in on the hyper scalping strategy. It only works though for small caps for me. I like forget trying to do any of this stuff. It's just not worth it. I tried, man. I tried, but small caps is where it's at. Small caps is where it's at. How are you doing with your strategy? Are you profitable yet, or are you still trying to battle for profitability? Still trying to break into profitability? Man, that's a long road, man. It's a long road. I hope it turns around soon, man. You think you're gonna still work on SPY? You think SPY is where it's at? Or is it gonna be large caps or small caps? Back to small caps? Yeah, the online prop firms. I never really looked into it too deep into that. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. That's rough, man. It's rough though, and not making money, just being like break even or red for this long is that's just like crazy. I don't know if I'd be able to do it. I don't know. I think I I kind of just followed what I saw other people were making money. I didn't really like branch off and do my own thing. I think my highest chances were just kind of finding other people that were kind of trading and making money, and then just like trying to replicate what they're doing. And it worked for me. So that's like kind of like the best tip that I can find, that I can take, that I can give to anyone, is just find someone who's kind of trading profitably, and kind of trading how you want, and just trying to replicate their strategy, or trying to replicate their mindset, trying to figure out their mindset and replicate that. Because once you understand the mindset and the strategy, the entry and exit, you're going to see the entry and exit. You don't want to necessarily just copy their entry and their exit. That's copy trading, which we don't want to do. We want to replicate their mindset, replicate their strategy, and then the entries and exits will appear, and you'll be able to recognize that without their help, without watching them. If I didn't have a side business, I'd definitely be done trading by now. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, I made my own entire thing, so do not take out a spin for you. Break even so far. I mean, break even isn't terrible. Break even, I mean, you can't beat yourself up for break even because you're not really losing money. But definitely, you took the hard route. You definitely took the hard route of trying to make it on your own, kind of just figuring out your own strategy. Yeah, you definitely took the hard route. I remember when you were trading small caps, you just kept getting stressed out about all the false breakouts and the false traps to the downside, getting stopped out and missing the rip. I understand that, but again, like, you also have to anticipate that too as well, and that could actually be part of your strategy. You could actually anticipate it and play it to your strength. If you ever want to go back to small caps, man, I'll definitely jump on a call with you and try to get you up to speed if you want. I mean, you also have to take in the mindset of, do you want to make money, or do you want to be right? You know, a lot of traders, 7-figure traders, like to say that. It's a pretty popular quote. Do you want to be right, or do you want to make money? Hey Colby, if you ever want to change your mind, man, let me know. I'll jump on a call with you, a few calls with you to kind of catch you up to speed and kind of show you what I'm doing as far as hyper scalping. And I mean, it's worth it just to try with one share. And if you start making money on one share, it's worth it, man. It's worth it. And then you can have this strategy as like you making a couple $100 a day while you're trying to figure out that other strategy on your off time, if you want to still do that. I don't know. Things to think about though. Yeah, thank you though for recognizing those stats. Yeah, this year has been my best year so far. I've made more this year so far in 4 months than I've made in 2020, 2021, 2022, and 2023 combined, which is crazy. I think this year I really started to kind of trust the system a little bit and put some more money on the line, put some more money in the trade. Yeah, the exponential growth is definitely shown itself. So what we're watching today is ALLR. This one has a 1.9 million share float. Let's see here. Trading higher up, the company announced stenoparib shows a clear clinical benefit leading to the early conclusion of the phase 2 trial in advanced ovarian cancer. That's pretty good. Pretty decent catalyst, actually. Early conclusion of phase 2 trial of ovarian cancer. Okay. Pretty decent. Let's take a look here at the dilution tracker. Pull this up here. What was it again? ALLR. 1.95 million share float. Let's take a look, see what's got here for offering. So it does have an offering in progress. So in progress indicates company is still in process of engaging with the institutional investors to set the pricing up. Okay, so it looks like they're still, in process of setting the price. negotiating the price for the offering, and they haven't dropped the news yet. So that's also something to keep aware of. Definitely could be a risk factor. Okay, so they opened they opened up the 3 million at the market today. Oh geez. Let me see here. Yeah, they have a lot of potential dilution. Yeah, so this one is definitely something to keep, be careful of. If it starts to have a big dip, maybe be worth to check the news first before you buy, in case it keeps on dipping. Because if it is, that dip is actually a start of that news of the offering, then sayonara, you ain't coming out. You're gonna be probably stuck in a halt down. Is there a float that is just too low for Hyperscalp? No, not really. Anything sub 1 million shares, the spread sometimes kind of opens up because there's just not enough supply to kind of keep the price and the spread tight. So it does start to get a little bit difficult sub 1 million. But if you can kind of use the bid plus an offset, you can kind of manage that spread. And the reward is actually much greater as well with the sub 1 million float, because of that, the supply is so low. But so in short answer, no, there's not a float too low. Yeah, my stats are looking, definitely my stats are looking good. It's actually looking good. It really, as of right now, it's not really so much like, well, yeah, I guess, I can be more aggressive, but I also have to wait for the right market too. Like that past week has been terrible. If I were to just start sizing up exponentially right now, I would probably be in a severe drawdown. So kind of just balancing the perfect times in the market to start to push it, and the times to lay off and wait. So waiting for that next kind of surge in momentum in small caps to really start pushing it again. Hopefully soon. Hopefully sooner. It's going to be a long summer. What else do we have on the scans? EBS. EBS is a little bit larger float. EBS. Estimated net cash flow. It doesn't show the float, does it? I don't see the float here in EBS. It's showing 52 million shares outstanding. Quite high. EBS, I don't really like EBS too much because it's kind of fading below VWAP. If we can break VWAP, then I will put an alert here so I can take a look at it. And then, so I'm going to be focusing here on ALLR at the open. ALLR looks the best. If we can kind of hang out at VWAP before the test of the highs at the open, maybe that'd be nice. Let's take a look at the daily chart. Okay, so definitely sold off. Definitely gonna have some resistance. Probably a resistance at 4 if we can get there. Because you have this high volume rejection. High volume rejection, so likely there could be trapped buyers from above selling into this little pop, and also shorts. So if we can get over 4, maybe we can see a move to 5, Should be these topping tails. I don't know. It seems to be like kind of a heavy backside though. I'm not sure. Seems to be a little bit grindy price action as well. We did have a nice first leg though. Not really sure how this is going to trade. Yesterday we had that one stock CTMX, which was very difficult to trade. Hopefully you guys nailed it, but you know, very nice legs here. However, it's just so hard to trade. I kept just getting chopped around in the consolidation because the consolidation was so tight, because the float was like 60 million or something like that. It was huge. The float was huge, but once it broke out, it was just like a frenzy of like literally the ask price would just disappear and the bid would just fly 50 cents at a time. And it would break out here at like 420 all the way up into a halt at 469. And you didn't have any dip in this area or nothing. It was just teleport, 60 million float, 40 cents a share. That also happened here. And then it happened on the halt resumption. Not even a dip at the halt, just a teleportation up to 540. With a 60 million share float. I don't know how it was happening. I bet you there was a big bank stuck short. I mean, these candles are almost 3 million shares per 1 minute candle, which is crazy. But I could not just kind of jump on so high. It was just so extended to just kind of jump on the entry if you missed the initial breakout, which is very hard to time. And we didn't get the dip entry. You know, I usually wait. Sometimes if I miss the initial breakout, I wait for the first dip. We never got a dip. It just went right into a halt, resumed, and then right up. And, you know, if you were just kind of just blindly just buying, just jumping on the momentum, definitely in the moment, very, very risky, especially because of the previous cold market. You know, you're not really sure if it's going to keep going. You don't want to be the guy just chasing the entry, because those usually end up in massive losses. So I had to kind of let this one go, and I only made like $100 on it. So, you know, CTMX, you know, if you had that conviction at the highs, you probably did out. You probably did very well. ENBX, I don't know, not enough volume. SGBX maybe. Let's see, SGBX. So reverse split. So we got the reverse split set up. The reason we like that is because the float is now a fraction of what it was, and it can potentially cause a short squeeze, because now these shorts could be over leveraged to the downside. It could be a higher short float because now the supply is much, much lower. Let's see here. I like it. I actually kind of like it. It could be potential. Let's see if we have any news other than the reverse split, of course. Safe and Green Holding announces collaboration and sales of modular units to Britain Incorporated. So has news. SGBX, I know we've traded this many times before. This is a well-known name, at least by me. I've traded this. And I think we have potential. So I will keep this on watch. I'll put an alert. I'd say I'd be interested. See if we can get up to like 350 first. I want to see at least some strength. I don't want to just jump over to this if there's no volume. But I'm going to be focusing on ALLR at the open, because this is the volume leader. The volume leader, pre-market, usually has the best opening range action at the like the opening first 5 minute candle. It usually has the best range. Then after that, you know, sometimes the opening or sometimes the leading gap or pre-market fades. A lot of times it does. And then one of the other gappers that are lower down the list and has lower volume starts to get increasing volume, and that starts to become the winner of the day. Sometimes, you know, that's the trend. I'd say more often than not, that's the trend. I would say it's actually like maybe 20% of the time that the pre-market winner turns out to be the overall winner of the day. Usually has to be an insanely hot market for that. All right, so ALLR. Today I think it could potentially be hot. You know, if we get that continuation of that kind of action that we got yesterday on CTMX, you know, today could be pretty decent. So if we do see something decent, I definitely want to lean into that momentum and just kind of really put on some risk. Really put on some risk because, you know, the past couple of days have been super slow. And yesterday, I guess, wasn't that slow, but you know, before that, man, it's just been so slow. Like we're talking like $50 a day, $100 a day. Yeah, man, no problem. It's always great to have you in. Good luck. Stay disciplined. Calm, cool, and collected. It's the beginning of a month. So we got about 3 minutes left. Hit that thumbs up button for me on the way out. If you're new, consider subscribing. Going to be focusing here on ALLR at the open. Thanks, Colby. All right, I'm going to wrap up the stream. Good luck. Catch you guys later. Peace.